So take 30 seconds independently to unpack the prompt by circling keywords and defining them. You may begin. Circling keywords in the prompt. All right, let's come back together. So the prompt is, how does August change over the course of pages 217 to 227? Use two details from the text to support your answer. So can I have all eyes up here? Great. What keyword did you circle, David?
Pages 217 to 227.
Okay, good. What's the significance of that detail?
Where the evidence are?
Good. So let's all make sure we have it circled and that we write where to find our evidence. So are we looking at how August changes from the start of the story up until what we read today? Yes or no? So we circled pages 217 to 227 because we're finding our evidence there. So I'm asking you, the question is, how does August change over the course of the pages of 217 to 227? So should we include details from the beginning of the story, yes or no? No. We should only include details from how August is acting in the beginning of these pages and how it changes over the course of our reading. So we're only using evidence from these pages. That's why that's significant. What else did you circle? Deborah. Okay. And two details from the text to support your answer. What do we call that when we use details from the text to support our answer? Evidence, right. All right, so we need two pieces of evidence. And what else? There is one more thing, Samaj.
August change.
August change. Okay, so let's maybe define what we mean by change. How does August change? What do we mean by that? Do a quick turn and talk with your partner. What do we mean by how does August change?
And not only
So we're going to come back together.
also things that
And 3, 2, eyes up here, and 1. So what do we mean when we want to think about how August changes? Nazira?
I think when it says August change, that means that when we're reading the text, he
What's another word that we can use in place of change? One that we use frequently. Samaj. Develop. Thank you. Alright, so we want to look at how August develops, how he changes and develops. Great. So it's not, when we use the word develop, it's almost like there's a positive change occurring within August. So let's make sure we have everything that I have on the board written down on our prompt so that when it comes time for us to answer this question, we know exactly what to do. So let's go quickly through the steps to get there. Step 1, restate the. Hannah. Question. Number 2, state your. Ado. Claim. Everyone's writing what I'm writing. Step 3, support with blank pieces of evidence. Manaya. How many pieces of evidence? 2. Explain how your supports your job. Okay. Explain how your evidence supports your claim. Excellent job. So we know what it's asking. We know what to do when we get there. So as we read, we're going to be annotating for August. His problems, his character, his problems. So today's focus is character and problems. And I'm also going to add solution because part of how August develops is how the problems are solved. So you might, now let's open our books to page 217. Write the annotation focus on the top of the page. Like this. So everyone should be on page 217. And on the top of the page, we're going to mark our annotation focus for today. It's on the board as well. But we're annotating for character, problem, and solution. And we know we're reading from the point of view of August. Yes. If you're borrowing a book, please don't write in the book. It's also been marked as an unprepared. Okay. So we know what we're annotating for, we know what question we have to answer. So let's have a volunteer start us off with our reading today on page 217. Abdul, loud and proud, please.
By dinner, they seemed to have made up. Dad was working late. Daisy was sleeping.